Mame fa na say ma PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV there o say dem yopo.
Your partisan and your first emotional interest. Now you look at your judiciary now from a very dispassionate perspective, devoid of any partisan allegiances or affiliation. You may say one question, sir. Ain't your judiciary that way fair? Animonyam. A man for trust womb, confidence womb. If we are to move to the next chapter in our democracy, is this a this judiciary that we can flip to the next stage? I'm a Ghana for because democracy now, we are not building for anybody, we are building for ourselves. So I think it must fit our own specification. That is why I always say, we need to build a country of our own design and a country of our own creation that will fit our specs, our needs, and the needs of those yet to come. And it's not a big deal. So, and this are the emotions, and those your friend is saying, kind of when you chichiri ya hon ekon ntokwa asa be ehun hia. One kasa what tenance now we have very dispassionate analysis na bisa your judiciary in the last 8 years. Baby ekon nam we enti a year. Can we have trust? Now, so when I want trust, are you asking the vast majority of people out there, no, do they have trust in this institution? And we are not just talking about any other institution. We are talking about one of the foundational institutions of our democracy. An institution we cannot toy with. So you see, sometimes you don't agree with what is going on. Sometimes take yourself away from emotions and just transcend. If we present ourselves with a chance, say reform your judiciary now, that's are the basic questions that we should be asking. So I think that the petition at this point in time there, your change Council of State and the President, the Omode Beba. Now the befu omoha babia no sunsanso. Say eba na say Council of State beka say petition omu go through no. Threshold a obetimi akasa merit wo mu no omo anhu. Na say yam tontwe na President Mahama beba abonten abeto atwene. Na mbom so mbeka say bibi wo mu a obetimi agina so a at that point no the president will have a choice either to suspend the Chief Justice pending the trial na bekoso no and now say obekoso amana tena so na adwuma. That is up to the president. That is a discretionary injunction on the president at that point, and the constitution are making it quite clear. So I'm sure sir we are supposed to allow the process to just ride through. But you see the entire me buafu and me can say same way home. The hypocrisy on the part of the MPP, no, and I'm a is a process. Yeah, air course CA. Even year 2 banner year 2 by we, Akufo-Addo went through the same process. When Professor Kwaku Azah, a Ghanaian-based, a US-based Ghanaian lawyer, now, or the petition Akufo-Addo go through the Council of State, he dismissed it. At that point, nobody challenged the powers of the president. But if another president is going through the same thing, then hell is breaking loose. I'll see say that is the nonsense part me it put me off. Emma, some of us get involved in this whole conversation. Because what tenacity will be said when Nema cost will chroma in our judiciary. So when you're worried that then you are sick in the head. What's in a chroma in the last 8 years? Now when you're concerned about the integrity of Ghana's judiciary, ebiana weyare. That is the simplest way I can put it. Because any of our concerns the many your friend is saying doses of doubt out there that has been demonstrated in a lot of reports, and some of these reports are not just Ghanaian-based reports, in reputable international firms survey, and then as if for thereby passing a damning verdict on the credibility of our judiciary. You should be worried. So this whole thing is not about Chief Justice. It is not about the Chief Justice. It is about the institution judiciary. So any other person within, we are inconsequential. So far as the main objective is to reforming the judiciary, our focus is on the judiciary, not individuals. So individual won't be out there. If it is important, say you sacrifice not the integrity and the reputation of the judiciary will be maintained. Trust me, we have to. So that is it about the judiciary. And the issue I'm making has to do with this Dumso situation. Because I think that you see the mistakes of the past, I see some being repeated even within this short period of time. You see, we understand the power crisis. Before answer na aban ebesesa, we saw the books. We saw a car in the Akufo-Addo government abagu ho, and the power, electricity, the challenges in as for Okroma. Obia all follow discussion development behind him say there was a problem. Fast forward, the Abedru has saying the problems in the young film because aban and magic. And like I say, well, that's sorry, how the problems will go away. We've seen certain mitigatory effort by government aimed at ensuring the power situation will be stabilized amidst of all the challenges in the war. But you see, mistakes a woman said. People are not being communicated to. Now, but that sudden light in the cut off. Now, cut off. You see, is that you are just reminding people of the horrible experiences they went through. Makacha said governance and when you have the information and hold it to your chest, it doesn't help anybody. Because people have expectations. There is a new government, people want to see things different. If there is a challenge, tell the people, say these are the challenges. Already we have told you, say problems in as for better. But as days goes on now, power situation in the course, be bold enough, confront the people, tell them say because of A, B, C, D, and T, and situation, I say now, and again, light never call offer. Tell people, inform them in advance. Some mistakes you cause in the past and making government very unpopular because people can agree with you, put up with you for it got to a time people become fed up. But you see, Bakacha said in governance, leadership, politics, one of the most essential tools is communication. For a government and you don't know how to communicate, and you create your friend is saying a vacuum, you should know say every vacuum that is created will never be left to remain a vacuum unless we are not on politics. I say whenever a vacuum is created, it will be filled. But whatever people fill it with, you have no control. So that is why I always say whenever there is a vacuum, people will fill it with cynicism, propaganda, whatever. And you may not be able because you allow that particular space to be created. Be frontal, tell people, these are the challenges. We are not out of the woods, so we are still dealing with the problems. So, these are the explanation. We are working on it on daily basis. I'll be updating people. So that a month for will be sometimes people are not angry because light in cut off because this is Africa for you. We all know the challenges and so forth. But the loud silence and the fact that nobody is telling you anything, nipa no cry any respect to be amounting or when there. And when a nipa before no. And I think that is the same mistake he caused in the past. And here we are, the same mistake is being repeated. For the past 3 days, we know there is a problem. But who is communicating to who? The Energy Ministry, spokesperson, ministers, who is talking to who? At least, you see, you don't need to allow these things to pile up. Else it will make government unpopular. And my culture said, governance na nsara nye gidi sao ye ni tablet ya twa gu so ese okonwuram kokan ba ansana wo be hu how to govern. No, sometimes a relational, how to communicate, how to explain things, how to get in touch with people. May your president every blessed week I will mount a stage and speak directly to the people. I don't need anybody to speak on my behalf. That is what Donald Trump and say look at him. Every day, the spotlight is on him. Because his policies, personally, he wants to get it out there, tell people what he's doing. And Oko White House, almost every day from Monday to Friday, the press secretary at the your friend is saying White House is giving daily update briefings. The media are there always at the White House. Daily ask any question, I will answer you. They are beyond me, the president. So you see, there is a free flow of information. Free flow of information. So at any point in time, obia behu baby ayegina. Na you have no information akwese bosom na people are holding on to it. Would you ever say you are only digging your own grave? Because people need this information to understand why this. If you hide, they want to explain the situation, but what are you speaking to? There is nothing. So sometimes it's not just the light in our air cut off in the challenge, but the inability or the unwillingness, the inertia or the reluctance on the part of those in charge to relay information to people. So Charlie, I don't know, say, and they'll bear with us. And then Ebia Accra, your friend is saying, Mom will be way and you may way more light back off. The people are aware. Now, you gumba sa na wom na we don't even know when the light is coming. Like wom na come on. We can't continue to do things in the past. When we are here today. No. Information must flow. Engage the people any step of the way. Be in constant engagement with the people. Tell them, update them. Governance is all about information flowing. People becoming receptive. People knowing. You understand? You can't keep people in the dark. And my culture say governance enye be ye na anajo ebo wa na ebi ma so da kwakoye adecha no mo beda. No. And I court and they be my school them where be an no. Governance is a public enterprise. Everybody has a vested interest in it. Whatever the situation is, open up, tell people so that people can plan. Say. The power crisis the government inherited is siege other power we understand the challenge for now, and people are ready to bear for some time. Sabaya government because I buy no cranium for me. So it is not as if say when you tell people that you open up, and people will criticize you. No, people, the situation we have. If people will criticize you, any reasonable mind, if you are now just all criticize cannot do it this time. Have I no crown for me? But with time, we need to open up, tell people. At any point in time, update people, let people be in the know. Don't hold it to your chest. Come on. Oh. Again, me other issue me person me can have some has to do with galamsey issue. You see, I say when ye ade at the cross na expect say you have a different results. Obi kra describe madness in that fashion. The truth of the matter is that you see, galamsey fight, I will not say aginsamu. You could see Nema slow down because there has been a change of government. And the whole machinery of government is undergoing some kind of changes. So it will take time for the machinery of government, to click to full function. Even though some effort in Nasefobi koso to battle this whole galamsey thing and then among for and but you see, I think we need to look at the approach this time around. First of all, my culture say the idea say you better China for deport your some no cry in some huna and this will be crabby no a can't move it a ferry and guasi. Say you better China ni near the Nessie Plimus on Kronum because yen to be tired. No. If we start on that note, this whole galamsey fight, will be some kind of a nonsense kind of something. It will be a non-starter. So that particular thing there, nobody should even talk about it. You see, it's very embarrassing to even open that up as a conversation leading to this thing. To say you better deport China for because it's very embarrassing, and it takes your friend say dignity from us as people. Because it's absolute nonsense. We don't even need to. So let's not waste time on it. But you see the approach, have to be such a way, say. Nipa na over the years, ya nida almost so ya chi omo nwuram. Where na soldier for asam mo lie. Na ya the camera twa omo no. Sa nkrofo no nya galamsey o. Those boys are not galamseyers. Omo no. Omo ye poor people la. Omo pe omo daily bread. And omo fri omo kurom. Ebi fri biye. Ebi fri Ashanti region. Ebi fri north. Ebi fri western. Ebi fri Volta. Ebi fri central region. These are young guys. Omo daily bread. They move to these mining areas on daily basis. They do these things and you remember na tuanaka. In a day, you're marking be 50 cities. In a day, you're marking 100 cities. These people are not galamsey operators. Omoko bad. But very often, these are the people near watching cameras. We have arrested this. No. You and I, we know that those people are not galamseyers. Galamseyers in a omo only excavators in some machines akasia mo kwachine wo ngudam no. And some machines, easy to find the owners. Ofa excavator ba ochi excavator na nipa ni nyina dwane a, you can still find the owner. Ko excavators na wo sa chances number na eboso. Oba na ko input into the system, it will give you the name of the owner or the company that owns that machine. And it's a open campaign na ubehu campaign no. Say nye company no kra na etu a nipa kro behind ye on that day no, you'll find a person. So why I didn't know yeah hosa. Galamsey no. Yen nimpa sa nkrofo na sa mrantie na omo ho okono sha manam na ne ho fi na o tu we no. Onye galamsey ya oye bade ni. Basa nkra we na yebo omo na de omo akose prison. Na China for no makra cham fine equipment omo say nso na yachi omo a kwabrane akase yense so omo ngu play mu ne mfa omo ko. And it's shocking when that Manasseh report na bae no. From 2001 to 3 ni na se for no. China for yachi omo okrom ha nyina. Akufo ado aban bo modern se omo nyina de omo ko play mu e de omo ko ye because China boy bosia. They can go and lie. And I'm telling you, sir, there are young people who have been in jail. And your jail crowd. I don't know your friend is saying, remind, custody. Some have been there for years because your Cochino Galamsey site. If I don't cry or call, go be a or 2 pine, echo baby yaba, and a Wakoto Galamsey site, and a Oyebi, and a Yaba fan or the prison. For 3 good years, call to cry and finding Kobe. Sani pano moto kura uja no ntuminto na kampasa wa one Galamsey site. So the approach has always been wrong. We've been chasing saying wrong people. What the campaigns akasefo na over the years with the names of Wuntumi and Co and several other people. Akwaya not Jubilee House. These people are still walking free. Frimpong Watson report is still there. We should be acting on these things just to send signals, shivers down the spine of people. Say, we are ready frontal about this because you see, it is not just about fighting Galamsey. It is about our survival as people. Because I never will threaten your livelihood, a threaten your environment, a threaten everything. We can't do politics with things like this. We need to be very frontal in our approach. And make sure that this Galamsey menace, we tackle it once and for all. And this will require some sort of decisiveness. Bold approach. Na yamfa soja fo nko wuram na whatever ahoso na soja fo na do mko na akufo ado pens wan soja fo na do mko gu wuram se omo nko stop Galamsey no ewie na omo na omo to ewia gold egu wuram mu ba man fo ho ban ko ade na esika nipa no kono ko hu no na soja na oni etia na kasan. So the whole system is so weak to the extent that soja ni no ko wuram so nko chi gold no yetia na kasan. Na wajimi okwana gold wo na se na obo obi ho ban na bosom iska na obenya na ye ne 1 year salary. They will stay. Well, I know soldiers are. Omo call Galamsey side, but we in Jai, a binum to London, a binum be a sport. Just say, a binum ye, or Mokoban on the talker. Obi on the Nako Galamsey as Uncle Stop Galamsey, no, or buy
it. So far, so good. Say open online portal, a Ghana. Nipa share, Nipa follow, Nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, I PENDREAM TV.